to another day of Vlogmas. I feel like this is now becoming my Christmas Vlogmas spot, which is fine because when the radiator's on I've got a nice warm place to put my back and I've got the Christmas tree. Today I thought I would do a Christmas movie roundup kind of thing. Having said that, it's now, what date is it today? It's now the 12th of December and I haven't watched that many. Normally I've watched loads by now and I haven't watched that many this year. Regardless of that, I'm going to give you a bit of a Christmas movie roundup. First off, starting with things that I have seen this year that I enjoyed. The Princess Switch and the Princess Switch Switched Again, both of them are on Netflix. I preferred the second one, Switched Again. A lot more fun, I think that one is. Don't want to spoil it too much, but it's not just two people switching, there's multiple people switching, and then even I got confused at one point. So how Vanessa Hudgens managed to keep track of who she was meant to be when and who she was meant to be being someone else when, I don't know. A good film, it's based off a true story, although it does have your kind of typical Netflix Christmas film ending. Operation Christmas Drop, that is based off a true story about, I think it's the American Air Force dropping off Christmas gifts and supplies to surrounding islands. I'm not 100% certain where, but I'm assuming, I think it's around the Pacific somewhere. But Operation Christmas Drop is a good one. If you're looking for a TV show, Dash and Lily has been really good so far. I've got one episode left to watch. I've been really enjoying that one. They're really short episodes, so you might enjoy that one. And the other Christmas film I've watched this year, Jingle Jangle. Jingle Jangle on Netflix, such a good film. It is a musical, but it's so good. So if you haven't seen Jingle Jangle and you have Netflix, go and watch it because it is I've really enjoyed it and I would happily watch it again. On to ones that I haven't seen this year, but will watch this year or will watch again in the future. Obviously you've got some of your classics like Home Alone, Elf, Arthur Christmas is always a good one. National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, another one that we like as a family. Christmas with the Cranks is another good one. Some of my favourites, The Snowman and Father Christmas. I think they're from, I'm not even sure when they're from, maybe the 80s or something, but they're like all pencil animations and I love them. The Snowman, the music from the Snowman walking in the air, absolutely beautiful. And then Father Christmas, it's all about him on his summer holiday, and I will leave it at that. If you haven't seen them, go watch them. They're not very long, but yeah, I loved watching those two when I was a kid. Some other ones, so Last Christmas, if you can get hold of it, because I don't think it's on to watch for free on anything. Cheesy, but it's a good film. So if you didn't see Last Christmas when it came out in the cinemas last year, I think it did, then watch that one. As I said, it is a bit cheesy, but it's a good film. It was a good film in a cheesy way. Some of your other Netflixy typical Christmas films, all three Christmas Princes, so A Christmas Prince, A Christmas Prince, The Royal Wedding, A Christmas Prince, A Royal Baby, I think it's called. I've watched those ones. Probably wouldn't watch them this year. Might watch the last one, but I've watched the other two several times because they've come out every year. But I would watch those again. The Night Before Christmas, I'd probably watch that one again as well. I think I saw that one last year. I've got 3 more on this list. So if you're looking for another TV show, Merry Happy Whatever is a decent TV show for like a Christmas one. Again, it's short episodes, like studio style filming. If you're looking for an older one, Planes, Trains and Automobiles, that's a good one. My dad really enjoys watching that one. I wouldn't necessarily say it was, even though it happens at Christmas, you probably wouldn't class it as a Christmas film, but it happens around Christmas, so you could watch it at Christmas and it would be really nice. And then one of my favourites, I did mention this the other day, The Man Who Invented Christmas. That one is a good film. There are loads of adaptations of A Christmas Carol. Obviously you've got the Muppets one, you've got Disney's one, you've got older ones in black and white. I even saw one on Amazon Prime, I think it was, where it was Scrooge but in colour. So there's loads of different adaptations. I really like The Man Who Invented Christmas. I just think that's such a creative way to present that book. It's So if you haven't seen that one, watch that one. I think that's everything on that listing. Anyway, Home Alone, Last Christmas. Holiday in the Wild. Holiday in the Wild, when my mum and I watched it last year, we decided that that was a kind of film that you didn't have to watch at Christmas, even though it was meant to be a Christmas film. You could watch that most of the year. Holiday in the Wild was a really nice film when we watched it last year. A lot of these films I'm basing off like year-old memories, but I remember enjoying them when I watched them. So have I missed anything else off this list? On to some things that I have not seen but would like to see. 2 of these are on Netflix, 2 of them are on Disney+. Angela's Christmas and Angela's Christmas Wish. I heard that Angela's Christmas is good, and they seem to have brought out another one this year called Angela's Christmas Wish, so I'll probably watch those ones since there's now 2 out. So if you want to watch them, let me know your thoughts. Do. And then the 2 Disney Plus ones, Godmothered, looks really interesting. It seems to be about a fairy godmother or someone training to be a fairy godmother, and so she gets sent to our world to be someone's fairy godmother, and the person she is sent to is an adult and doesn't believe in magic and all that. It seems really interesting. And then Noel also seems like an interesting one, about Father Christmas's daughter, and from looking at a trailer it seems like Father Christmas's daughter is having to look for Father Christmas's son. I don't know, but I'm sure great antics will no doubt happen in that film. So that is my Christmas movie roundup. The things I've already watched this year, the things I've seen previously and will watch this year or in future years, and the things I have yet to see but would like to see. This list is obviously very short. This list is also very short. If there is anything that I have missed off that you think I should be watching for Christmas, let me know down in the comments. I'll see if I can find it and I will try and give it a watch. And I think that's it. Christmas movie roundup's really short, but you know, we're halfway through Vlogmas. There's still plenty of time for you and me to catch up on a lot of these films we haven't seen yet. So I will leave you to do that, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye!